All right, thank you, Matt. Good morning, everyone. Great morning so far, right? All right, so before I start my presentation, those of you that have meetings with me already hear the groans. See, so I'm known for starting my meetings with dad jokes, okay? So I can't get going without hearing some moans and groans, all right? So did y'all hear about the huge reopening of the Lego stores? Huge success. People were lined up for blocks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate your moans and groans. I can't start without it. Well, you've already heard all the speakers say some incredible things, and the other thing I would be remiss without saying is just a huge thank you and shout out to all the folks that got together in 2020 and really before that. There was groundwork being laid before that made things happen. You heard the leaders. You'll hear me mention a couple of times, I love kind of walking into the room and being the least intelligent person in the room. In fact, I'm probably doing that right now. So thank you. In fact, one of my work colleagues is here, Joyce Mayberry. She's like light years ahead of me. But when I walked into that room of the leaders that were listed on the board that were kind of launching Gwinnett Cares and that initiative, I was the least smart person in the room. I don't even know why they invited me, but it was such a privilege to be there with some of the brightest minds, and as Scott mentioned, some of the biggest hearts. They absolutely love this county, just like all of you do. And so it was a privilege to be a part of that. And I was gonna give a shout out to Lindsay, but that's been done. And Matt mentioned Shannon, so I'll give a shout out to Tim Turner with Satisfeed and the amazing work that he's been doing throughout this pandemic as well. All right, so picture this, February 2020, before the pandemic, unemployment in Gwinnett County, less than 3%, not on anyone's radar. April 2020, double digits, right around 15%. It's on everyone's radar. So some community leaders, I don't know why, but they came to me and said, hey Jace, why don't you kind of head up this workforce employment initiative for us. Let's tackle this. I said, I know nothing about workforce development. They said, well, thankfully you're a consultant. You can just get the best and brightest people around the table and ask them what to do. So that's what I did. So once again, least smart person in the room, and got some brilliant minds around the table. Randy, and I see Britt with the Community Foundation, they actually helped us get started from a financial standpoint to get this initiative kicked off. And then the organization that I work for now, Georgia Center for Opportunity, really, they graciously brought me on board to kind of quarterback this effort. And that's about all that I was able to do. So what happened, these brilliant people, these brilliant minds that love this community got around the table and said, all right, let's tackle, what is the problem, employment and workforce in Gwinnett County, and then how do we solve it? Thank you, Paige, you're right there. So what we did, we put together a coordinated community effort, and it's called Better Work Gwinnett. So you see kind of what we put together. Here are the folks that we work with. These folks have what we call employment barriers, okay? It could be, obviously, job loss. It could be food insecurity, which you've heard about. It could be mental health issues. We work with a lot of folks with criminal background, and Lord help us in this country. We got to get that fixed as far as having that criminal history just continue to follow people whenever they've already served their time and need to be able to move on. We just put them into the cycle of getting right back where we don't want them. So we work with folks that have criminal record. Child care is an issue. Where's Kathy in here? Kathy knows all about that. Transportation can be an issue, particularly here in Gwinnett County. right, Nicole? We're going to solve that. We're going to solve that, right? So all of these barriers, does GCO, does Georgia Center for Opportunity, fix those barriers? No. We have incredible partners that can address all of these barriers. Here are some of the solutions. We have some assessments that we can help them take. We do intake. We help them get stabilized with the basic needs, all right? Then we can provide employment mentoring and coaching, some case management. We can help them with job readiness, job preparation. Here's the key. Here's what we're looking at. Are we wanting to get people connected to jobs? Absolutely, absolutely. But what does that really look like? Right there, restored dignity, right? So much more dignity to actually work for what you receive than just to get the handout, right? The handouts have been needed, all right, during the in-between time, but so much more dignity, independence, workforce readiness, and then resiliency, which is something that my partner over here, DePriest Wadi, could tell you quite a bit about. So that's what we put together. Next slide page. Here is the unemployment picture right now in Gwinnett County. 500,000 working age adults. It sounds great, right? Unemployment's around 2%. But here's the real number. 7.9% are either unemployed or underemployed, which means they're making less than the living wage, which Matt could probably update me. But the last number I had in Gwinnett County is $21 an hour for a single, mid-30s, 35 or so for a family of 3 or 4. So 7.9%, so almost 40,000 people that are either unemployed, underemployed, or they're totally disengaged. They've left the workforce, which is what we've seen, right? All of our employers need workers. So many people have left the workforce. It has a huge cost. We do have over 17,000 jobs currently available in Gwinnett County. The nice thing is they don't require much education and they pay pretty good. They're not at the living wage, 15, 60. We're seeing more around $16, $17 an hour right now for the folks that we work with. But there is that possibility for them to get out there. So here's what we keep doing. We work with more than 3 dozen employers in Gwinnett County. Represents a couple thousand jobs that we have access to. We work with about 3 dozen individuals each month as well, helping them to address their issues and to get them connected to jobs. My incredible coworker, Luisa Bico, contacts each and every person that comes through our employment portal. We partner with our co-ops right now. Some of them, so Lawrenceville, North Gwinnett, and neighborhood, which is Norcross. We go on site and help people find jobs on site during kind of their high traffic times. Another huge success, we've connected a lot of folks to Gwinnett Tech for a number of things. One is the non-English speakers. We're able to get them connected so that they can learn English. We're able to get those that don't have a high school degree to get connected for GEDs. And then there's a fantastic program there through Gwinnett Tech called WIOA that can help them get dollars for job training. So one of our tremendous partners. Where are we going? By the way, I had like 3 minutes to do a 30-minute presentation, so. And I'm way over that time. Where are we going? I'm a little concerned about the inflation that we're seeing. So people need better paying jobs or a second job is what we're seeing quite a bit. The unemployment picture is very likely to worsen over the next year or so. Already starting to see some layoffs from some of our large companies. So that's concerning. So what do? We're continuing to improve our system, our employment portal. We literally improve it every single week. We continue to develop our partnerships. So if any of y'all aren't connected to us, we need you. We need you. We need you to partner with us because you're doing amazing things in the community. So we'll continue to develop those partnerships. We'll continue to increase our marketing efforts, and we're going to be, it's in the budget, we're going to be adding staff to continue to grow our system and to maintain kind of that personal touch that we have with our clients. So thank you, one, for giving me the opportunity just to share a little bit about what we're doing on the workforce and employment front. Two, the privilege just to be able to serve in this community. Scott said it. I love y'all like crazy. Y'all have heard me say that before. I love your hearts and the work that you're doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you.